Hello drama lovers. Breaking news. What happens when two of China's most beloved stars break the unspoken rule of C-dramas, the rule that says one pairing, one drama, and never again? Fans around the world are holding their breath, because Dilraba, Dilmurat and Yang Yang are rumored to reunite for a second collaboration. And if true, this isn't just another drama announcement, it's history in the making. There's a reason this news is shaking the entire C-drama community. For years, the one-time collaboration rule has been like an invisible wall in the industry. Once two actors lead a drama together, no matter how powerful their chemistry, producers avoid reuniting them, fearing the magic might fade the second time around. But if reports are true, Dilraba, Dilmurat and Yang Yang are about to break that wall wide open. Their first collaboration, You Are My Glory, wasn't just a drama. It was a cultural event. Released in 2021, it skyrocketed to the top of streaming charts, pulling in billions of views and cementing both actors as icons of modern romance storytelling. Fans still remember the way Dilraba's eyes softened when her character looked at Yang Yang's, and how his steady, quiet strength seemed to ground the entire love story. For many, You Are My Glory wasn't fiction, it was a dream captured on screen. Viewers across the globe gushed over their flawless synergy, whispering on Weibo, Twitter, and TikTok about how real it all felt. Fandom edits flooded YouTube, with titles like Dilraba and Yang Yang's chemistry is too real. Even today, years later, fans can recall scenes frame by frame, the rooftop kiss, the gaming sequences, the long-distance longing that felt painfully authentic. So when the rumor surfaced that Dilraba and Yang Yang might collaborate again, fans didn't just celebrate. They cried. They screamed. They wrote essays in fandom forums about how this reunion could rewrite what's possible in C-dramas. And that's why the story feels so monumental. Because it's not just about a drama. It's about defying the rule book, giving audiences what they begged for, and proving that lightning can strike twice. But what makes this rumored second project so intriguing, it's the questions it raises. What kind of storyline could possibly rival You Are My Glory? Would they step into another modern romance, where their chemistry feels effortlessly contemporary, or would producers push them into an entirely new genre, perhaps a sweeping historical epic, where Dilraba's elegance and Yang Yang's charisma could play against a backdrop of war, destiny, and fate? One thing is clear, no matter the setting, their names together are enough to stop the internet in its tracks. And yet, with this excitement comes fear. Can the second time ever live up to the first, or will the weight of expectations crush the magic before it begins? That question is what keeps fans glued to their screens. But to understand just how rare and shocking this is, we need to look deeper into the unwritten rules of Chinese dramas. In the world of C-dramas, audience psychology is everything. Producers believe that once fans have seen a pairing, they want something fresh the next time. Reuniting two leads risks making the story feel recycled, no matter how talented the actors. That's why you almost never see a second collaboration between the same romantic leads. Think about it. How many iconic pairs do you remember seeing twice? Almost none. The industry thrives on novelty. But Dilraba and Yang Yang may be rewriting that tradition. Why? Because their chemistry isn't just popular, it's transcendent. Dilraba, with her magnetic beauty and ability to convey layers of emotion in a single glance, has long been called the queen of C-drama romance. She doesn't just act, she pulls viewers into her heart. Meanwhile, Yang Yang embodies the archetype of the ideal male lead, charismatic, stoic yet tender, with the ability to balance strength and vulnerability. Together, they created a storm, a pairing that fans couldn't move on from, even after the series ended. That lingering attachment is what makes this rumored reunion feel less like repetition and more like destiny. And the buzz isn't limited to Chinese fans. Internationally, the K-drama and C-drama crossover audience has embraced this pairing with open arms. On TikTok, edits comparing them to iconic K-drama couples like Song Joong-ki and Song Hye-kyo from Descendants of the Sun have gone viral. On Reddit, international fans call them the visual couple of the decade. It's not just about nostalgia. It's about the hunger for unfinished magic. Fans never stop believing their story could continue on screen or beyond. But let's be honest. Alongside the cheers, there's also tension. Some viewers wonder, will this collaboration overshadow other rising stars? Will the industry become too dependent on safe choices, rather than giving new actors a chance to shine? And most importantly, can Dilraba and Yang Yang themselves handle the crushing expectations? After all, they aren't just playing characters anymore. They're carrying the weight of every fan's dream. This risk versus reward dynamic is what makes this rumor irresistible. Because if it succeeds, it could open doors for other beloved pairings to reunite, giving fans more of the magic they crave. But if it fails, it might reinforce the very reason why the one-time rule existed in the first place. And as this speculation grows, one question burns brighter than the rest. What kind of story could hold the power to justify breaking such a long-standing tradition? A modern romance sequel continuing the tale of You Are My Glory. Years later, Dilraba and Yang Yang's characters, now older, wiser, struggling with marriage, fame, or family expectations. It could be a story about love that survives time, distance, and life's heaviest storms. Fans would flock to it instantly, desperate to see if their fictional love truly endured. Or picture something bolder, a historical fantasy, set in ancient times. Dilraba as a warrior princess, Yang Yang as a general torn between duty and love. Their chemistry, already electric, could ignite in a backdrop of kingdoms, battles, and forbidden passion. The contrast of their modern chemistry in a timeless setting could make it unforgettable. Producers know this. No matter the genre, fans don't just want a story. They want a legend. And maybe, that's exactly what we're about to get. Already, hashtags like Yang Yang Dilraba reunion and Second Glory are trending in fandom circles.